Hey, what's going on? I'm Apprentice Damon, and in this video, we're going to do a review on Tahoe's Artesian Water. So let's go ahead and get this poured up. And with Tahoe being just a few hours away from me, I didn't know that they had a bottled water until I made this move. It's a beautiful glass bottle, and we are going to be comparing it to this electrolyzed reduced water. And the first thing we are going to be testing for is antioxidants. Okay, now this is the most important test of all of them that we do, and the main reason why is because of the free radicals. They are everywhere. They're in our food, they're in the air, they're in electronics. They come out from everywhere. And what they do is that they come to our body and they take the electrons from our healthy cells. And when that happens, that creates two things: oxidation, inflammation, which then transfer to other cells, which creates more oxidation and inflammation. Those two things are linked to every single health disease known to man, so we need antioxidants. These have extra electrons that they give to these struggling cells that ultimately lowers that inflammation, lowers that oxidation, and keep us looking young and youthful. To test that, we're going to use this meter here. This meter will let us know if it's oxidizing or an antioxidant. A positive number means that the beverage is oxidizing. A negative number means that's an antioxidant. So let's see what we get here with Tahoe's Artesian Water. What are we getting? We are getting 142. All right, so that means this is oxidizing. And now let's check and see what we get here with our electrolyzed reduced water. We're getting a dash. You see that dash? I see that dash. So it's showing up a negative 536, okay? This is a very strong antioxidant, showing a negative, right? And there you have it. That is the first test on antioxidants. As we can see, Tahoe's water is oxidizing. Let's go ahead and move on to our next test. Alrighty, on to our second test. This one's all about alkalinity. We all know that acidity thrives in an acidic environment, right? So when we have that happening, it's not good, okay? Specifically for our blood must maintain a specific pH, and if it doesn't, it's going to start taking those minerals and electrolytes from us. It's going to start taking it from our skin, so our skin starts getting ashy, cracking, and even bleeding. It's going to start taking it from our bones, joints, and ligaments, to where we start popping, to where it's tough to get up in the morning. It can even lead to osteoporosis, Alzheimer's, acid reflux, all different kinds of things, okay? So having a beverage as alkaline is going to be a good thing, okay? For that reason, okay? Now, what I'm going to use are these pH drops. If we see a red or orange or yellow, that means it's acidic and it's forcing our blood to take our minerals from who? From you, from us, okay? If we see a negative number, that means it's not a negative number, but if we start to see a blue or purple or dark purple, that means that is an alkaline beverage, all right? So let's see what we get here with Tahoe Artesian Water. All right, Tahoe's water is looking alkaline. All right, Tahoe, I see you. It is looking like an 8. And then electrolyzed reduced water is looking like maybe a 9 or a 10. So I'm curious. This is from Soda Springs, California. And I'm curious on what happens when we give it some acidity. I don't see anything special about it. So I don't think they added anything. I think this is literally their natural spring water. But still want to test it. Anything that shows up alkaline, I want to test it. I'm doing this for y'all safety, okay? So I'm going to blow into it. And if it's a good alkaline water, it may drop down a little bit. May stay where it's at, but we just don't want it going acidic, okay? That's the main thing. So let's see what happens with Tahoe's Artesian Water. okay. I got scared for a minute. Stopped at green. Alright, cool. Stopped at green. Woo! Okay. I got scared. I was like, no, Tahoe, don't do it. Hold on, hang in there. But that's okay. That's not bad. It actually stayed pretty well. You see, I was giving it that acidity, right? And it was staying, so that's good. That's awesome. That's what spring water should do, okay? A good spring water. And if y'all know, we tested some bad ones where the spring was just immediately went yellow. So let's do the same to this one, right? Let's see if this one changes. All right, it's really tough, but also this one's doing, starting to change a little bit, right? So I would say both of these are actually pretty decent waters as far as battling acidity, okay? So there you have it. That is our second test. Let's go ahead and jump onto our next test. All right, on to our third test, and this one is called superior hydration. One of my favorite ones by far, and it's because we get to make tea, okay? Or we get to see if we can make tea, all right? So we're gonna grab one of these tea bags, and we're going to see a visual representation of if this water could actually get through the tea bag to make tea. You're probably thinking, LaPrentice, hold on, don't you have to boil the tea? Don't you have to boil the water? Yes, but why do we boil the water? When we boil the water, we make the water molecules small enough to actually be able to get into the tea, pass through the tea bag, and make tea, right? So our water should be able to be small enough already to go through our cells and bring us the minerals and electrolytes we need, help fire up that ATP, and push out waste, okay? So let's see if we can do this with Tahoe's artesian water. I am working it, I'm trying it. Trying to drown the tea bag in this water, and we'll see if it does something. Because right now it doesn't seem like it's doing much. And with a lot of dunking, we're starting to get a little something. A little bit, right? A little bit, but not much. Okay, so let's try this again. Because right now I'm looking pretty silly. But let's go ahead and try this again with the electrolyzed reduced water. All right, and as you see, we're definitely getting tea, and it's definitely a lot darker. Okay, so just look at the difference. So if you're taking any medications or any supplements for working out, if you're taking the right water, it's actually going to help get to your body better, so you can feel better, right? Or get the effect that you're looking for. Let's try this again. We're gonna do a few dunks for each one. I don't feel like this is gonna change anything with Tahoe's artesian water though, but just wanna try it one more time, just to be safe. We'll give it a few dunks, all right? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, maybe a little, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's starting to get there, right? But it's still not getting as dark as this though, right? So let me try this one more time. 1, 2, 3, oh my gosh, 4, 5, 6. Like, it's just amazing how much darker this one gets, right? So there you have it. I would say it hydrates maybe, but like maybe 10%. So out of drinking all of this, only a little bit of it is actually going to be small enough to get through your cells, all right? Which means you have to buy more of it. And you're buying more of it, which means you spend more money instead of spending money on the things that you need, especially with everything going up in price, all right? So let's do a quick recap of Tahoe's artesian water. All right, so quick recap of our Tahoe artesian water. We tested it for 3 things. The first one was antioxidants. I'm trying to get these all right now. I don't know why. I was jumbling around, but The first one was antioxidants, and we saw that this was oxidizing, all right? We tested it then for number 2 on alkalinity, and we saw that it was alkaline, okay? It showed up as around 8 or so, right? And then we gave it some acidity. It came down, but it did not drop all the way down to acidic. It stayed neutral, which is great for battling acidity, okay? Last but not least, we tested for superior hydration, and it's not really hydrating us much, okay? And I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy, but changing the water could definitely change how you're getting hydrated, all right? So keep that in mind. If you're curious on what water I drink, it's this stuff right here, this electrolyzed reduced water. And guess what? I have a free masterclass that shares everything you need to know about water to help you make an educated decision on where your money goes. Okay, so check that out. And thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. All right, go ahead, click that link in the description below, access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.